In this video, I'll be solving the second part of first problem of UPSC Civil Services Mains 2022 Statistics Paper 1. So using Central Limit Theorem, we have to show that limit n tends to infinity e to the power minus n into summation k is equals to 0 to n to the power k by k factorial is 1 by 2. So we can see this mass function is of the form like Poisson distribution. So if kn follows some Poisson with parameter n, so then probability that this kn less than or equal to n is nothing but probability that kn is 0 plus probability that kn is 1 and so on till probability that kn is n. So that is nothing but summation k is equals to 0 to n e to the power minus n into n to the power k by k factorial. So now kn is, we can also see kn as sum of IID Poissons with parameter 1s. So sum of IID Poissons with parameter 1s. So now like for example, like if I consider x1, x2 and xn, suppose if these are IID Poisson with parameter 1, then expectation of xi is 1 and even like variance of xi is also 1. So if I consider Sn, which is summation I is equals to 1 to n xi, so this follows Poisson n. So basically probability that kn less than or equal to n, that is nothing but probability that this Sn is less than or equal to n. And we know that by central limit theorem, so if we consider this Zn like Sn minus n and the variance is, standard deviation is square root of n because variance is n. So Sn minus mean, which is n, divided by standard deviation, which is square root of n. So as n tends to infinity, this follows normal 0, 1 by central limit theorem. So that means, so like for any continuity point, so we can write limit n tends to infinity, probability that Sn minus n by square root of n less than or equal to x. So this is phi of x. So that means if I consider like x is equals to 0, so I can write limit n tends to infinity, probability that Sn minus n by square root of n less than or equal to 0, that's nothing but phi of 0. So that means this is nothing but limit n tends to infinity, probability of Sn less than or equal to n is nothing but phi of 0. Phi of 0 is nothing but half. So now, so probability of Sn less than or equal to n. Sn is following Poisson with parameter n. So that means limit n tends to infinity, this will be e to the power minus n into n to the power, so summation, so first summation k is equals to 0 to n e to the power minus n into n to the power k by k factorial. So this is 1 by 2. So that means limit n tends to infinity e to the power minus n into summation k is equals to 0 to n to the power k by k factorial is 1 by 2. So that's what we are required to show in the question. So we have proved by using a central limit theorem that limit n tends to infinity e to the power minus n summation k is equals to 0 to n to the power k by k factorial is 1 by 2. So that's it for this video. We'll meet in the next video.